All right, y'all, I got another video for y'all. Boop bop, it's your boy Brando. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I got another video. Internet anarchist posted how this streamer ruined his life in 7 seconds. Apparently, this is the new age EDP. If y'all don't remember, EDP was back in like 2020, 2021, where he got exposed for being a cupcake lover, so to speak. And apparently, this dude just got caught basically doing the same thing. Now, if you guys don't know, bro, we don't like the cupcake lovers over here. I hope you don't. We don't like the cupcake lovers. But shout out to internet anarchists for the video. Make sure you guys show them some love. If you want to watch the original video without me talking over it and saying what I got to say, the link is going to be in the description down below. Bro, let's get into it.
Live streaming, a career often takes years to build. It requires thousands of hours of dedication and a relentless grind to stand out and capture an audience. But whilst it can take a decade to build an empire on Twitch, we have witnessed time and time again that it only takes a single moment for it to all be destroyed. One slip up, one lapse in judgment, or even one forgotten notepad window, and the entire house of cards can come tumbling.
Is this bro? I'm not saying judge a book by its cover, chat, but I mean, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
On the 22nd of January 2026, a popular Twitch streamer known as Lacari was live in front of his audience, doing what he has done for over a decade. He was playing League of Legends, entertaining thousands of viewers, and living the dream of being a mid to high tier streamer. However, within 5 seconds, everything changed. While multitasking, he accidentally opened a notepad file that revealed something incredibly dark and possibly extremely illegal. This split-second moment wasn't just something embarrassing, but something that would set the internet ablaze and completely destroy his career and possibly even his life. And if it wasn't for the file opening in the first place that did it, it was his reaction afterwards. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the Lacari situation, how a 5-second slip-up destroyed his career, and why this may have been hidden in plain sight the entire time. But to fully understand the depth and depravity of the situation, we first have to learn about who Lacari is in the first place. Prior to the recent events that transpired, Lacari was a celebrated figure in the gaming world. His journey began over a decade ago in 2012, a time when the online streaming world was only just becoming a thing. It's also worth noting that Lacari was by no means an overnight success. Like many, he started small and stayed small for over 5 years, as it wasn't until 2017 when he truly began to carve out his own space in the online world, not just as a gamer, but as a personality. Lacari was known as a speedrunner and a highly skilled player across a variety of different.
That's fucking crazy, y'all. The man started in 2012. Brother. Oh my god.
And competitive games such as League of Legends, Genshin Impact, and Tekken. Over the next few years, Lacari didn't simply play games, but he began networking with other more established streamers.
He networked with Emerald?
Throughout the 2020s, Lacari had established himself as a mid to high tier streamer on Twitch, with his channel averaging around 1,500 concurrent viewers, with peak viewership going above 10,000 viewers during major streams. He also successfully integrated himself into one of the most powerful social circles in the Twitch streaming industry, the Austin-based streamer ecosystem. He became a regular guest on Asmongold's streams and entered the orbit of major creators like Mizkif and Esfand. These collaborations enabled Lacari to cement his status as not just a random streamer, but as a genuine friend and collaborator of the gaming organization OTK. The association was strong enough that by May 2023, during a Mizkif stream, Lacari jokingly unofficially joined OTK in chat, solidifying his place in the group's lore.
I'll join, pay me. Okay, Lacari's on OTK. That's the announcement, chat. Lax on OTK. That's it. That was the announcement for today. Lax on OTK. That was easy. All right, Lax, I'll pay you. That was easy. He's on. He did it.
In the extremely volatile world of content creation, this was truly the sweet spot. He was essentially living the dream, playing video games for a living and earning lucrative income, yet without the suffocating levels of fame that makes a normal life impossible. He had the friends, the clout, and the stability that millions of aspiring creators chase, but often never catch.
That is the dream, bro. If you're not trying to be a content creator, he's not lying. That is the dream. Now, granted, you know, what Speed and Kai got going on, I wouldn't mind it, but that's the dream, bro. That is, you know, to get to that point is so hard.
He had spent 15 years building the perfect life, but it would only take 5 seconds to undo all that work. The 22nd of January 2026 started just like any other day for Lacari. He was live on Twitch grinding League of Legends just as he had done countless times before. To the thousands watching, it was just another stream from their favorite streamer. A moment during this stream, however, would completely change everything. While attempting to multitask, Lacari opened Windows Notepad and revealed something deeply disturbing. In the past, this action would have been harmless. However, a recent Windows update has introduced a new feature that displays a history of recently opened files and
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This
tabs directly within the Notepad app. As the Notepad window popped up on the stream, it didn't just show a blank page. For a few seconds, it displayed a list of URLs and file names that Lacari had previously accessed.
Let me at least add a way to the list of champions that I like.
Bro, did y'all see his eyebrow? He knew it. He knew it. That's why he got caught. He knew it. Oh, he's cooked. Oh, he's cooked.
For obvious reasons, I can't show exactly what the notepad contained on YouTube, but it contained file names and links with suggestive words involving minors, animals, and other clearly illegal themes. The reaction was instantaneous. While Lacari continued to sit in his chair acting like nothing had happened, the clip was already being captured, cut, and uploaded onto pages such as r/livestreamfail, Twitter, and even Kiwi Farms. Within minutes of the clip being spread, internet detectives began investigating the links visible and confirmed the nature of the material. What they found was said to be extremely disturbing to say the least. When watching the clip closely, there is a distinct split second where Lacari seems to realize the gravity of the mistake. His expression shifts rapidly as he looks at the notepad window and the contents within, followed by a moment of pure silent panic where the realization probably hit that he may have just ruined his life.
He knew his career was over, right? That is, Chad, if y'all don't know, that is the face of somebody that ruined their career. Bro, you're a weirdo, dog. You're a fucking weirdo.
In a move that baffled everyone watching, he didn't end the stream. Despite the visible panic and the chat beginning to spiral, Lacari continued streaming, choosing to stay live and respond to the situation in real time. This decision would unfold about as well as you would expect, turning into a complete disaster. During the stream, Lacari attempted to laugh off the situation as if it was a minor misunderstanding, pun intended. His chat, however, were no longer interested in the game, but instead were fixated on the suspicious notepad file, specifically one tab that had been spotted labeled 1500 JBT files. According to the livestream fail subreddit, JBT stood for Jailbait Teens. Lacari's response to the whole situation was a frantic series of excuses that only served to incriminate himself even further. His initial defense was to claim that someone had linked the file in his chat, implying that he was a victim.
What? Here's my first question. Why are you using your streaming computer to watch that stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing. That's just stupid to me to begin with. To do anything like that is weird. I ain't gonna lie. Cornball, right? But, bro, you did it on your streaming computer. You didn't even give yourself a chance to get rid of it, bro. You were weird.
Of a bad click. This explanation fell apart instantly under scrutiny, as it failed to explain why he had seemingly saved the content into a dedicated notepad file on his hard drive, let alone one with such a specific and incriminating file name. Once Lacari realized that narrative wasn't going to convince his audience, he pivoted to a second, even less believable excuse. He claimed the file had automatically downloaded downloaded while he was browsing the web.
Did I not like deny that I didn't download shit? I didn't know what was in there.
Don't be sad
Like,
that your career is over. Be happy that IT happened. XQCL. Don't be sad that your career is over. Be happy that IT happened. XQCL.
Like, bro, if you look at his face, he's so pissed off because he knows it's over.
CL Jesse vindicated. Jesse vindicated. Jesse vindicated.
how does it end up there? Okay, let me explain what happened. All right, I was surfing a site. Okay, the shit got downloaded. Like, I didn't trigger a download, just got downloaded. Surfing a site. Okay.
Age isn't the issue. It's
Okay,
the shit it's not the issue.
Like, I didn't trigger a download, just got downloaded. I opened up the text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there. So it was still there after I deleted it. I've told you guys 1,000 times that's what happened.
He sounds like a kid.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like, I have like a fucking 3 terabytes of fucking hentai on my hard drive, bro. Like a lot. Sometimes you go to a site, some shit downloads on your shit, you don't fucking want it, you fucking delete it, and that's just what happened, man. Okay? Like, that's what happened. I'm sorry, all right?
Your career is cooked, brother.
I don't know how many times I have to explain this, but that's what happened. Dude, let's just move the fuck on, please.
As his audience immediately
y'all can't
pointed
even
out,
see it.
That's what happened.
Y'all can't even see it. My
Right,
dumb
bro.
ass. Hold on, chat. Hold on, I got y'all. Y'all can't even see it. My dumb ass. Damn, chat. Why ain't y'all say nothing? Damn. I ain't even live streaming. Y'all can't even see it. I'm gonna replay real quick.
Like 1,000 times.
Bro,
that's
just
what
look at him.
happened.
Look at him lying.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like, I have like a fucking 3 terabytes of fucking hentai on my fucking hard drive, bro. Like a lot. Sometimes you go to a site, some shit downloads on your shit, you don't fucking want it, you fucking delete it, and that's just what happened, man. Okay? Like, that's what happened. I'm sorry.
That's
all
what
right?
happened,
Like,
bro.
I don't know.
That's what happened,
how
y'all.
many times I have to explain this, but that's what happened.
Y'all so
Dude,
stupid.
let's just move the fuck on.
That's so
please.
stupid.
as his audience immediately pointed out, if modern web browsers were silently auto-downloading text files full of illegal URLs without user consent, it would be a global cybersecurity crisis, not an isolated glitch on one streamer's PC. Whilst this already seemed like rock bottom, Lacari would only continue to dig his grave when the chat pressured him to open his recent files list in Notepad again to prove his innocence. Lacari agreed, likely hoping to show the incriminating files were gone. Instead, he revealed a screen that looked like a panic-induced cover-up. The suspicious document was still there, but it was now buried under a list of fresh
That shit says FAP for fun. Oh, he's
created
weird.
empty files named new text document, and one of the files involving JBT was also somehow missing.
Fap for fun? Fap for fun is Thai site.
EVE Online on Mac immerses you in a universe.
The internet immediately saw right through it, with viewers on Reddit mocking the attempt of covering it up. As one user put it, he was trying to hide stuff and still effed up. To make matters even worse, a viewer suggested that if the file had truly been deleted, it wouldn't open. Lacari, trying to prove it was gone, clicked the file and it opened, proving live on stream that the material was still sitting on his hard drive.
Click couples and it won't open if it's deleted. Okay, well, I 100% fucking deleted it, so it shouldn't open, right?
So, I'm gonna explain this to y'all because I know exactly what they mean. So y'all see how right here he's opened that notepad, right? He's opened that notepad. If he deleted that, you don't just delete it by clicking X and closing out of the app. You genuinely have to sit there and you have to actually delete the actual tab for it. Now watch.
It opened. What?
He didn't delete it. So he was lying. Basically, he sat there and he closed the notepad app, but he didn't actually delete the note in the notepad app. So it's gonna open every single time.
By this point, the atmosphere in his stream had turned hostile. His moderation team, the people responsible for protecting him, began to turn on him. They stopped deleting comments and banning users, allowing the chat to be overrun with text-to-speech donations, calling him a PDF file.
Pedophile, 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 pedophile,
The total collapse of his support system was cemented when one of his own moderators resigned mid-stream, typing a message that read, "End your stream, dude, this isn't funny. This isn't a joke or something you can laugh off. I hoped that this somehow was a mistake or a virus, but it's looking real bad. You need to get help. I'm unmodding myself and unassociating with you. Peace." In the middle of everything falling apart, Lacari was clearly panicking and totally lost. He actually turned to Grok, Elon Musk's AI chatbot, and asked it live on stream whether possessing hentai was even legal in Texas. And he did this right in front of the same people already accusing him of having illegal stuff. It was next level self-destruction. The guy basically jumped straight into a hole and kept digging.
Is having hentai on your PC in Texas illegal, Grok? 43K, and that's if they think it's like, oh my fucking god.
While Lacari was fighting a losing battle in his own chat,
I didn't even
the
know
wider
that.
internet was already dissecting his excuses. Fellow streamer Quinn69 took it upon himself to test Lacari's claims technically. He attempted to replicate the glitch in his own stream to see if a deleted notepad file would still appear in the recent tab. Upon opening the program, he was able to debunk Lacari's excuse almost immediately, proving that the file's persistence meant that it hadn't been simply auto-downloaded and deleted as claimed.
Delete. Okay. He deleted the tab. It's gone.
No, it's not there.
It's gone.
I'm gonna be honest.
Simultaneously, the internet began digging into Lacari's history, and what they
Simultaneously?
found makes it seem like Lacari may have been hiding his alleged preferences in plain sight. They resurfaced old clips that suddenly took on a much darker context.
Y'all be so quick, bro. People be so quick to figure shit out and put the dots together.
One notable instance was a lie detector segment where Lacari jokingly admitted to liking lolly content. Whilst this moment was originally played for laughs, it is now being scrutinized as a disturbing admission of guilt.
Do you like
That's Emily.
lollies?
Yes. Oh no! But not like that.
She don't believe that shit. She don't believe that shit at all.
What does that even mean?
I mean, his shit's spiked, but I think it's But the most damaging blows to Lacari's reputation came from his own circle, the Austin streamer ecosystem, which, as we discussed earlier, played a major role in his rise. During the stream, Lacari attempted to drag Asmongold into the controversy, claiming he had messaged him to simply keep that kind of stuff on another PC.
Asmon messaged me, said, bro, you need a separate PC for that stuff. Oh my god.
Asmongold immediately took to Twitter to clarify his statement, writing that he had only seen a censored version of the clip and had no idea of the depravity of the actual files when he made the comment. He then went on to distance himself and his organization, OTK, from Lacari on stream, stating that Lacari was never an official member of OTK and was merely a friend of the group, and that they had nothing to do with his actions.
Day before yesterday, we did a podcast with them. And like last night, I was like, oh, we need to for sure upload this. But now I'm looking at what happened. I'm like, oh, maybe not, right? Why does OTK have so much drama? Shut the f up. Lacari was never even in OTK. He was just one of our friends. Like, what are you talking about?
That's nah, my nigga. Nah, my nigga. He was a part of the group. You could just say he was a part of the group, but he's no longer a part of the group.
OTK, you're gonna drag OTK into this. We didn't have anything to do with this. I guess like probably there's gonna be like 50,000 people are gonna come into chat. People are associating you with friends with Tecton Lacari because you're part of it. Well, I mean, if he gets investigated, they're gonna find out all of his links. And so I say, you know what? I welcome that. You know, I have nothing to do with it. So why would I be worried? Like, I'm gonna be real. Like the shit just really stresses me out, man. It sucks. It does. It really sucks. Fuck. You know, like I don't know what else to say, right? I mean, like honestly, it does. Like I don't really. Fuck. It's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. Like and I don't want to get involved in it. I don't want to make, and I'm gonna be real, guys. I've already got one defamation lawsuit in the chamber. I don't need to be double barreling this shit, okay?
As a final measure, Asmongold also announced the cancellation of an upcoming podcast episode that was featuring Lacari.
There's gonna be probably a lot of people that will come into chat and they want me to talk about the Lacari stuff. Obviously, I think it's really weird and bad. I don't want to make any decisions and judgments for a legal reason. All I'm saying is that I think that if there needs to be an investigation, I hope there is one, and I don't want to have anything to fucking do with it. I'll tell you that. And also, we had Lacari on the podcast a couple of days ago. Safe to say, Allcraft is not going to come out this week. Sorry, guys. That's it.
Mizkif, another central figure in the group, took an even more aggressive stance against Lacari, threatening to sue Lacari for falsely claiming Mizkif sent him the files.
Why would you stream it?
Actually, Mizkif linked it to me. He did.
Okay.
Look, y'all, it's one thing to do something like that, but to try to throw people's livelihood under the bus with you, it's just so cowardly and so fucking low. And then you know what's so sad about this? Is like he watching all these clips, he's probably thinking to himself they're in the wrong. Like, why would they not claim it? Like, bro, nobody wants to claim you. And then, bro, these people looked out for you. Some of them did. Some of them probably didn't. But some of these people looked out for you, and you threw them under the bus. This is their career. Just like you built yours, they built theirs too, and you just threw them under the bus.
Nice. That is absolutely defamation, and I will be suing you for that.
Ghost put those. Okay, first off, you're a fucking retard.
Idiots.
Because the files weren't on my PC.
You literally just called me a pedophile. If you don't think I'm suing you, Lacari, for everything you just have, you're fucking out of your mind. That's insane what you just said. Insane.
That is crazy.
You just fucking called me a pedophile.
He also went a step further, threatening to call the internet logs from the time they lived together to prove his own innocence and further incriminate Lacari.
What if he was telling that stuff when he lived with you? You gotta report him yourself? Bro, I really hope that's not the case, man. I will take whatever action's needed. Tomorrow I'm gonna call AT&T.
Other major streamers, including Soda Poppin', also addressed the situation live, expressing disgust and completely distancing themselves from their former peer.
Insane. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, woke up, just a couple Reddit threads. Vicky was like, hey, have you seen LSF? I'm like, no, what's going on? Lacari. What'd Lacari do? I was like, oh man, top LSF post. Ooh, this looks awful. And then I scrolled down, I'm like, another one. Wait, another one. How much content did this guy put out while being like outed as potentially a file? I mean, fuck. It's looking like philia, or at least the notepad. And they just scrolling. And the thing is, he streamed the whole thing. He actually dug a hole straight down to like China, fucking Lolly Town. Actually just kept digging. Crazy.
The final nail in the coffin came from the YouTube commentary community, when Penguin Zero, aka Moist Critical.
If Penguin gets on you, bro, you're cooked. I think once you get a episode of Penguin really just talking about you, he's got all his facts. Hey, bro. It's good, bro. That's not even glazing. That's just the truth.
Released a video covering the situation, titled, "This Twitch streamer situation is disgusting," where he brought the situation to the attention of mainstream YouTube audiences.
The links are censored there, but apparently a lot of people have taken the plunge into looking up a lot of what was revealed here through the Lacari leaks, and what they have found is beyond heinous. Like, this is some evil shit we're talking about here. And after this happened, his stream was calling him out on it, and most people expected him to end the stream, to like hide the evidence, nuke it, basically banish it to the Shadow Realm and hope that people didn't have enough time to dig into it. Lacari, on the other hand, cooked up a different kind of scheme.
I'm gonna tell y'all why he didn't stream.
Streamed for multiple hours after this happened, and just fucking face tanked everybody that was digging into it, and all the people that were rightfully calling him out for how deplorable the shit they found in there was.
Charlie concluded the video stating,
"It does not look good. This looks fucking awful."
The consequences of the stream went far beyond
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, side comment, that is dope as hell. This man has a whole fucking crane in his. That is fire, bro. I'm sorry. I know this is a completely off topic, but that is fire, bro. I want one now.
Awful.
The consequences of the stream went far beyond embarrassment or the loss of his social circle. Lacari was banned from Twitch, stripping him of his primary income source and the audience he had spent over a decade building. He was also preemptively banned from Kick, which usually acts as a safe haven for banned streamers. To be honest, it's not looking good for Lacari. What started as a standard stream ended as a...
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. Here are my final thoughts, bro. My final thoughts. Shout out before I get to it. Shout out to Internet Anarchists. Also, if you guys made it to the this part of the video, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button. Here are my thoughts, man. The first thing, the reason he didn't end that live stream is pretty simple. If y'all really think about it, it's pretty simple. He didn't end that live stream, y'all, because he realized that his career was over. Completely over. There was nothing he could have said or done in that situation that could have stopped that. And so he thought to himself, maybe if I explain to myself or explain to people what happened, he thought it was gonna fix it, bro. Y'all heard him say it. Dog, he had been streaming since 2012. If y'all don't know, I was in elementary school. I'm out of college. Bro, he's been streaming since 2012. You know how much work that is? Bro, trust and believe, bro. Me, as a small content creator, I know it is a struggle to get people to watch your stuff. And once you get to that point of where you find people and you actually can grind with people, it's such a good thing. And that's why he kept that camera on. He realized it was over. The amount of man hours that man has put into this, I ain't gonna say man, the amount of man hours that Coward has put in to these videos, bro, he realized all of that was gone. And not only that, bro, all the people that you collab with, everybody who looked up to you, everybody that watched your videos, don't mess with you anymore. It's gone. All of it. Bro, imagine being told that everything that you've done, everything that you've worked for is gone. That's why he did it. Listen, man, if you are interested in stuff like that, bro, go get some help. Go talk to somebody. Go get some help. Don't just hide it and think it's okay, bro. That is sick. That's sick as hell. And then, here's the thing, man. If you have an addiction with anything, go get help. Why? And then for one, bro, how I know you had no control over yourself, that you just fell into temptation. Dog, you had it on your streaming computer. That's your work computer. Your streaming computer is your work computer. And the fact that you had that on there, brother, I don't know. I don't know. Chat, let me know how y'all feel about the Lacari situation. Did you guys watch Lacari? I had no idea who he was. I was calling out a few people in his videos that I knew, but I didn't know. I didn't know who this was. This is the new age EDP. He's the new age EDP. He is now considered the new age EDP. So yeah, man, clap it up to Lacari for being a dumbass and exposing himself. Make sure you guys, if you know somebody like this, bro, distance yourself, because you see what they'll do. That man threw everybody under the bus. Threw mids under the bus like it was nothing. But hey, man. Shout out to Internet Anarchists for the video. Again, man, if you guys want more reaction videos, make sure you guys, hit that like, subscribe button. Tell me what you guys want to see. As always, I love every single one of y'all. And I will see y'all in the next one. It's been your boy Brando.